Morning, O-Look.
Good morning.
Hey guys, well, it's going to get serious again. We've had about 40-something hours of wonderful paradise here at the Chica Sunsets Hostel in Franklin, North Carolina, but we're about to hit the trail again, and I think someone said we had about 3,200 feet of ascent in the next 11 miles to get to some shelter up in the clouds. But we've had a great time. First night we were here with Shuttle and Earth Tone.
Yep.
Last night we were here with Icebeard and John. Couple
Yep.
You're section hiking too, both of you are. They're section hiking guys. We learned a little bit from them. One of them's a pretty good guitar player. And you guys say howdy.
Howdy.
We're all headed out. I just heard somebody at the door, and it's our host with the most.
Good morning.
And they came together.
Up,
yeah, how about that? Chica and Sunset. So it looks like we're fixing to hit the road. We're going to say, see you down the trail. Hey guys.
Good morning again.
Yeah, we're back on the trail, and I want you to see something or not, but that white stuff,
Yeah.
yeah, that's frost. So yeah, we're back. We're just walking down the side of the road right now to get to the trailhead. The sunset dropped us off where we got off the trail a couple days ago, and we're headed out. See you soon. Yeah, we're pretty sure it snowed. We're walking through some beautiful, mostly white terrain. And we've seen the snow stacked up on enough logs and a few places off the ground to believe that it really snowed. And there were, what did you call them? Snow showers predicted?
Yes.
Yeah, so we're pretty sure it snowed. And of course, we're from Texas. So we're counting this. We're having fun. Hey guys,
Howdy.
we are on top of Siler Bald. I think there's more than one of them, but this is the first one we've come to in North Carolina. We're at 5,216 feet.
Wow.
Yeah, which is a pretty good climb. We're about 4.3 miles down the trail. This is another 0.2 miles off the trail. And we weren't sure if it was going to be worth the climb because it was pretty brutal. But as you can see,
It's gorgeous.
It's pretty amazing, yes. So I'm going to do a panorama from here just to kind of show you what we're seeing.
You can see for miles and miles and miles.
Yeah, we heard somewhere right over there is Fontana Lake where we're headed, but we're not sure. We really can't see that far. But it's pretty dang amazing. So we're having a snack break, and just got through meeting a wedding party that came up here to take pictures. And we're back, and we'll see you down the trail. Good morning, folks. It's 26 degrees out here. It was 28 in the tent, so it does provide us a little bit of warmth. I'm not sure what morning it is. I think it's Saturday morning. Is it Saturday morning, O-Look?
I think so, yes.
Yeah, O-Look's in the tent. She's getting all the stuff put up, and I just came out here to get started cooking breakfast. But yeah, we survived our first pretty sub-freezing night. Like I said, 28 in the tent. Our water bottles have a little bit of slush in them, and we were a little bit cold, but we managed, had plenty of layers. We even had an extra layer or two we could have put on if it had gotten worse. Some of our stuff is damp inside just from condensate, but overall, we had a pretty good night. We're going to have breakfast this morning. We'll talk to you on the trail. Hey again. Well, we're on trail now. A little bit of a late start because of the temperature, and it is still just 28 degrees. So we, again, got a slow start. Had to contend with frozen water bottles. They weren't completely frozen, but they were slushy, and we had to filter water. We had a couple of bags of water that O-Look caught yesterday evening, and they were half ice, so that took a little bit of time. And of course, the water we boiled for coffee and oatmeal this morning was slushy when we put it in the pot, so that took a little more time and fuel. But other than that, it's a glorious morning. I mean, look around there. It's beautiful. The rhododendrons got frozen last night, but they'll survive. They'll come back. And we're headed on to...
This one's already back. Look at that. Just being in the sun a little bit.
Yeah, there you go. Doesn't take them long to recover. So we are headed to, I don't know, some other campsite 10.5 miles away. Wesser Bald Campsite. Something like that. Anyway, see you down the trail. So we were coming down the trail and walked right into this camp. How about this? These folks are here doing trail magic. They're Dutch oven cooks. They've got homemade chili and vegan soup, cat head biscuits, and all manner of goodies. And we are so grateful for what they did to help us along the trail today. Hey, O-Look.
Howdy.
Hey, tell me about those earrings you got on.
These are some wonderful penny charms made by Chica at Chica Sunsets Hostel.
I'm looking at them right now. Isn't that the coolest thing? They got AT on them, and they're actual real pennies.
They are. And she sells them as bracelets and luggage tags and necklaces, or just the charms. So I wanted just the charms and hung them on my earrings because I've been wanting some AT earrings for a while.
Yeah. So tell me about your day. What kind of day was this for you?
This was a pretty good day. My feet didn't have really any big issues. And the trail magic was amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Amazing. It felt so good to have veggie soup and some biscuits. And I just felt so healthy. And then I had apples and tangerines. And yeah.
Yeah.
It's great.
I agree. So, yeah, we hiked 10.8 miles today. We are at Wesser, either Wesser Bald Shelter or Wesser Shelter. We're not sure.
Exactly.
Because there is a Wesser Bald.
Yep.
And
a Wesser Fire Tower, but it was back up that way. We didn't go up it because it was way up there. And I already made enough climbs today.
Yeah, we were kind of tired. So in the comments, correct me if I'm wrong, somebody, but I think from what I remember, the whole thing about the balds in this Appalachian mountain range is those balds, of course, there's no trees on them. They're mostly grass. They're mostly up high on top of ridges or mountains. And they're the result of the settlers coming in here and clearing that for farmland, either for pasture or whatever they were planting. And they've just stayed that way all these almost 2 centuries now.
I think that's what we've been told.
Yeah, they're all over the place, all up and down the Appalachian mountain chain. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, we're here. You can see we got the tent set up. 10.8 miles. We didn't think it was going to be that bad to climb, but there were some pretty righteous climbs.
Long and tedious.
Yeah. So if you've seen our Ouachita Trail through hike series. And if you haven't, you need to, because it's only 6 videos and it's pretty good. But if you remember, about this time, about 2 or 3 weeks into it, we started talking about how we were just crushing those hills. Well, the only thing we're crushing right now in the Appalachian Mountains is the occasional protein bar wrapper. The mountains are still kicking our butts. I mean, we're getting stronger, don't you think? I mean,
a couple weeks in, we're doing great.
We're not stopping as often as we did.
No.
We've learned to slow down, and when we get on these big climbs, just put our head down. But we've noticed that when we look up at the top and look down and walk some, we're getting closer faster than we used to. We're still not averaging very much. We're averaging maybe 10 to 12 miles right now, about 11 miles a day, but that's up 3 miles from when we started.
Yeah.
And we're going to continue to increase our average. So we're camping here. We're going to have some good dinner. Oh, the Trail Magic. Of course, you saw the videos from the Trail Magic. These folks are like frontier type reenactors. So they dress like it.
Camp Fellowship.
Yeah. So, they cook in Dutch ovens, and they wear authentic garb from the frontier days, so 150, 200 plus years ago. And they had the big old canvas tents all set up. That veggie soup, and when we walked in, they said we have chili or we have vegan veggie soup. So we jumped on that veggie soup like a duck on a June bug, and they were cooking homemade biscuits on the fire in the Dutch ovens, and we had those too, and it was just pretty awesome. So
it's just too bad that we don't have it right here, right now.
Yeah, if we could have gotten a carry out, could have got some takeout with us, that would have been great. But I think we're going to have a good day. Yeah, and we didn't eat lunch today, so we can have lunch for dessert if we choose to.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a couple of hours ago, I would have said this was one of my best days, but then we had a 700-foot climb in about a mile to get here, and we've done more. But it was tough. And then right before we got here, I mean, we stopped and got water. And you saw that cool video, the little PVC pipe sticking out of the side of the hill. These
little mountain springs that they find and just pipe it out.
Yeah. Right after we got our water, got back, we were like less than 2 tenths from here. I took a wrong step and fell and twisted my left ankle. And I thought, oh, that hurts so bad. I'm toast. But I'm not. It seems to be okay. So we dodged another bullet. Yeah. I'm rambling on, so I'm going to stop. Don't know if we'll talk to you again tonight, but if we don't, we will see you in the morning. Happy Sunday morning. Hey, folks. Yes, it's Sunday morning, April the 7th. We're pretty sure anyway. Sorry I got the sun at my back there, and that's kind of not a good angle, but I'm about to turn a little bit. So we stayed at Wesser Bald campsite yesterday. We didn't stay in the shelter. There was a person in the shelter who we're pretty sure had contracted the norovirus like the day before we got there, because he had been throwing up all night and was sick, and there was actually word out on the trail about his illness. So we stayed away from the shelter, checked on him periodically. He was okay. But we had a good camp, a good campsite for our tent. We met some really cool folks from Houston, our neighbors, Slinky and Bean. A couple of folks who are hiking the same kind of schedule that we are, taking it easy the first few weeks. But we had dinner with them and got to visit. And sorry, kind of rocky right here. Anyway, I'm going to stop and turn this off. But we're having a great morning. We're headed to the N.O.C, the Nantahala Outdoor Center, known as the N.O.C on the trail. Mainly a paddling destination, kayaks and whatnot. It's on a river. It's way downhill from where we are. So I'm probably not going to get the video much. We have a lot of drop in just a few miles. But we'll see you down there. Okay, yeah, I mean, I just wanted to shoot this, folks. We're standing right on the edge of, we don't know where. We've got to go straight downhill from here. You can see really there's nothing in front of us, no trail. And you can see all around what a beautiful place this is. So folks, this is the part of the trail that I can't film when I'm hiking because it's just too steep. I want you to see. Well, we do have to navigate sometimes. Okay, quick shout out to one of our influencers on YouTube, Andrew with Adventure Archives. We think these might be May apples based on what he's told us. Somebody correct us if we're wrong. So this is the internationally famous Nantahala Outdoor Center.
This is Nantahala.
Okay. Is it either or either? Yeah. So, otherwise known as the N.O.C. And we are here checking out the outfitter, looking around at stuff. We might get another pillow. Mine's a little too thin for my head position and it makes me kind of snore. So, anyway. Thank you. That must be the pub over there. Morning.
Good morning.
Hey folks, it's Monday morning,
The 8th.
April the 8th. We are at the N.O.C, Nantahala Outdoor Center. I got corrected on how to say it properly. We stayed here last night, had a really cool room, had a really cool dinner. We had an eclipse pizza to celebrate today's total eclipse of the heart. And this morning we had leftover pizza and granola for breakfast. Slept pretty good, I think. We're going to try to hike 9 miles today. It's the first 7 miles is 3,300 feet up.
Yeah.
And if we can make the other 2 miles, that'll be cool. But again, we had a great time, and it's a really cool place. We've already agreed we're going to come back here after we finish the trail and just hang out and not have to walk any further than from here to the restaurant, to the pub, and back.
Yes.
So we're going to take you along with us. We'll see you down the trail.